Here is a long string and a short set of letters you need to find inside it. The goal is to grab the smallest slice of the string that still contains every letter you need, in any order. Easy to say, tricky when the good slices overlap. This is minimum window substring. The rules. We have a text S and a target T, the letters A, B, and C. We want the shortest run in S that contains an A, a B, and a C. Order does not matter. We return that substring, or an empty string if none exists. Here's the catch. A window can carry extra junk and still count. A ADOBEC is valid. It has A, B, and C, even with junk inside. But drop one required letter and it is invalid. So valid is about coverage, and best is about length. We want both. The first instinct is brute force. Try every window. Pick a start, pick an end, check whether it covers T, and keep the shortest that passes. It is correct, and it is the honest first idea anyone would reach for. But count the work. A string of length n has about n squared windows, because you choose a start and an end. Double the string, and the work roughly quadruples. 100 letters is 10,000 windows. 1,000 is 1,000,000. That is a lot of rereading. Here is the fix. Use one window with two edges, a left and a right. Push the right edge out until the window is valid. The moment it is valid, pull the left edge in, shrinking while it stays valid. Grow to become valid, shrink to get small. Both edges only ever move right. To go fast, we need to know instantly whether the window is valid. So we keep counts. Need is what T wants, 1A, 1B, 1C. As the window grows, we count what is inside and track how many letters are satisfied. When that reaches the number T needs, the window is valid. One comparison.
Watch it. The right edge moves out one letter at a time. A, D, O, B. And when C lands at index 5, all three are satisfied. The window ADOBEC is valid, length 6. Record it as best. Now shrink from the left. The left letter is A, and A is needed, so releasing it breaks validity. Record, release, and keep going. The right edge keeps going. It grabs another A at index 10, valid again, so we shrink hard, dropping letters we do not need. Later, the right edge reaches the final C. We shrink from the left once more and land on BANC, length 4. Smaller than 6, so it is the new best. The edge runs off the end and BANC wins. There it is, BANC, the shortest window with A, B, and C. The best shrink from 6 down to 4, and we found it in a single sweep. No restarting, no rechecking old windows. Compare the effort. Brute force climbs like n squared, that steep curve. The sliding window is a straight line, order n, because each edge crosses the string once. On a long string, that is 1,000,000 steps versus 1,000. Be honest about the cost. Time is on the order of the length of S plus T, basically linear. Space is small. We only store counts for T's letters, on the order of the distinct letters in T. A little memory buys a lot of speed. Here's the shape to remember. Expand the right edge until the window is valid. While it is valid, record it and shrink the left. Repeat until the right edge hits the end. That is the variable size sliding window. Reach for it whenever a problem asks for the smallest window that satisfies a condition. Now you have the family. Longest substring shrinks when a letter repeats. Permutation in string and find all anagrams slide a fixed window. Minimum window grows and shrinks, a variable window. Same walk, different stopping rule.
3 takeaways. 1. Brute force rereads letters, order n squared. 2. Two right moving edges touch each letter a few times, order n. 3. Keep counts and one satisfied counter, so validity is instant. Grow to valid, shrink to small. Want to try it yourself? There is an interactive version on Unrote.com. The link is in the description. That is minimum window substring. Understand the window, and you never have to memorize it. Next up, we start on stocks.